And we're going to see a pinch hitter here with runners at first and second and still nobody out. Sam Dyson comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out.
Sam.
Come on, baby. One time. Here we go.
Liner toward right center. And this is going to find some real estate as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. In to score, the runner from second.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable.
Jerry Familia is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Mets came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Stanley Young claims the win out of the pen, his first. Edwin Diaz hammers down the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and 1 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tommy Jr.
And that's dead center for strike 1.
Let's go
From
right
the
here.
stretch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Go hard, just go hard.
Torres is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as the gap shortens to 4 now.
All I know is a lot of comebacks were started with less. He ropes a triple, driving in a run and cutting the deficit to 4. A base hit here, and it'll be down to 3. Game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of a home crowd, seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
7-5 tonight's final. The Giants used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Trevor Gott claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants, 7 runs on 9 hits.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the New Clinton Ramirez starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
Matty, I'm a little concerned with it.
Digging in, Tommy Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tommy Jr.
First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it.
Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Jr. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cortez giving chase. He's there and records the first out. So striding forward now, Tommy Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
High in the air out to center field. Cortez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one. As move into the later innings, down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that's out number 1. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. It was a walk in his last trip.
Joey Rickard.
1-1-1.
For a base hit here as he gets this one down. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Run on 3 hits.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And this afternoon's game ends 7.
A player with elite speed is issued a challenge by one of his coaches. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Stay hot now. Let's go, kid.
Leading up for the Mets, the third baseman, Tommy Jr.
Lined hard toward right center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first down. Robert Gesellman takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Tommy.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. This will kick up against the wall now. The relay throw. And he'll make it to third base safely with only one out as the go-ahead run. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Luis Avilan is into the ball game now as he'll make his fifth. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Wilson Ramos. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
And Field, New York's National League ballpark. Seth Lugo gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes. His team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball.
At the plate, Tommy Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Tommy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
In now, Tommy Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Now in the box, Tommy Jr. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First delivery to him on the way. Hard liner to center field. Lee is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Leading off the inning, Tommy Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Coming to the plate again, Tommy Jr. as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. He's set and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly. Man, when you're leading by 6 runs, you can't let that slip away. They were thinking about the celebration in the clubhouse a little too early, and now the other guys are celebrating in that other dugout. This one's going to sting for a long time.
And it's a 10-9. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman, Tommy Jr.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible. And
ladies and gentlemen,
Jerry's Familia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning. 8-3 tonight. The San Diego Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
For our ball game tonight, for the victorious San Diego Padres, 8 runs on 11.
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets. Steven Matz gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's... So stepping in, Tommy Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Tommy Jr.
Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. Renfro on at first. Nobody out.
The center fielder, Will Myers.
Toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Drilled right back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, and that'll take care of Hosmer as well. It's a double play. Here's Manny Machado now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Manny Machado.
Up the middle. Junior fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2. Next up for New York, Tommy Jr. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Reyes moves over, 1 out. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think that guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
So digging in now, Tommy Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jr.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Myers is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers. Get those
A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for the Mets, the third baseman, Tommy Jr.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting.
Your attention,
Drew
please.
Smith will come out and take the ball.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tommy Jr.
High in the air down the right field line. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Drew Smith enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to get it. 11-1 at the end of this one. The Cards jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. There is rain in the area. Stepping in, Tommy Jr. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Mets, the third baseman, Tommy Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot.
Settling in now, Tommy Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score.
And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Way to square up on that ball. Great job.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing. And when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way. And those young legs helped him get there, too.
plate, Tommy Jr. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to
not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Jr. as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Jr. And he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward right center. Number 35 is going to have room out there as he puts.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom.